Hello, artists and conscious creatives. I am here with a video in regards to designing and developing your artistic vision to help you have a long and fruitful art career. So before I do, please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Maisha Francis. I'm an artist, I'm a teacher, I'm a curator, and most of all, I am a coach for conscious creatives. I am here to help artists who know that they are put on this planet at this time, at such a time as this, to help raise the vibration of this planet, raise the vibration of humanity, and to just really bless the world with their work. So, without further ado, I really want to talk about creating vision for your artistic practice. So, sorry, let me lift up my brightness on my screen. So, the first thing I want to talk about and touch on is the fact that your art career is a marathon. It is not a sprint. A lot of artists want to do their first art market and sell out and are so disappointed and hurt when people don't buy their work. Maybe people don't even like it, or it's just not resonating with anybody who's in that space at the time. So be not dismayed because an art career is truly a marathon. There are so many things that you need to do to build a clientele, a network of people who know who you are, who know what your work is about, and want to begin collecting it. Now, some artists right out the bat, you come out of art school and boom, everything blows up. But for 90% of artists, that's not how it happens. It takes strategy, it takes goals, right? And we don't really talk about that. We definitely don't talk about it in art school. But I'm here to just be who I needed when I was younger and to help unpack, a lot of this. So the second thing I want to talk about is really understanding what is your vision for yourself as an artist. What is that vision? So, do you dream of illustrating inspirational books for children? Is that your long-term goal? Is that the desire that you've always held in your heart? Is it, do you dream of painting or creating for sacred spaces? Is that something you've always held in your heart? Or maybe it is, what did I say? Creating beautiful crowns for women's groups all over the world. It could be that, right? All of those are powerful goals within an art business. But really and truly, a lot of times we just start creating, we put it out there, and we just want people to respond and buy it. When we don't even know where we're going, what we're doing, who we're creating for, who we're blessing, who we're trying to inspire. It creates a lot of noise, not only for us inside, but also for our audience. And I'm just being real. Like sometimes, people, and I was about to say, people look at artists like they're all over the place. And that's true. And it's okay to be all over the place within your journey, but to actually have some kind of goal that you're working towards. So I'll just share a personal bit of myself. So I've known for a very long time, I would say almost 15, 16 years, that I wanted to create sacred art. Now, I didn't necessarily know how to get there. No idea, no clue. I was just working, rolling, trying to build a career as an artist. I had an art gallery, I had bills, overhead to pay. So I was doing that, and I was also creating jazz art, all kind of stuff, and doing paint and sip parties, which all of those things I enjoyed and I love to do. But I was really like all over the place, but I still held this deep seated desire to create sacred work. So I knew where I was going. I've always known. And even sometimes when I get way, 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 way off track, I know to come back to that. So there's a quote I love so much. It says, whenever you look up and you find yourself lost and lonely, Retrace your steps back to the purest place in your heart and begin again. I love that so much because as an artist, I have looked up several times and been like, what am I doing and where am I? And so I've had to just go back to that pure place in my heart where I felt when I felt a calling to be an artist. So yeah, that's the second thing. So one would be to understand that your art career is a marathon, not a sprint. And then the second thing would be to understand what exactly is your vision for yourself as an artist and where you want to go, or what was the vision that was given to you. So, super important. And the third thing that I would like to touch on right now is strategy. So, this is definitely not talked about in art school. This is definitely not talked about just in general. But we definitely need to sit down and have some kind of strategy in regards to what we're doing. So, what do I mean? So recently, I decided that I wanted to do some art licensing with some of my pieces. Well, when it comes to art licensing, you need to have bodies of work. And one of the other components to art licensing is having a following of people that really dig your style. And so when companies and brands decide to license your work to put on their products or whatever, they already know who it's going to speak to, and they already know and understand if it's going to speak to their target audience. So that's a long term goal. I know that I have to create specific bodies of work for me to speak to my people, but also that align with the brands and the companies that I want to work with. So that's something that I'm working on, right? Another strategy, another example of strategy would be um, if you decide that you want to teach. So, what are the things that you need to do to be in a position to teach? You have to, and this is not for everybody, right? You have to go to school, get an art degree. You want to teach on a collegiate level because you want to inspire the next generation of artists that are coming out of school. So, you know that you need to go to school, get an art degree, and on and on. But in the broader sense of strategy, we really want to think about, okay, what is my vision, where am I going, and what are the steps I need to get there, but also within those steps, what are the little bitty itty things that I need to do to get there. So strategy is huge. I put oh, so for instance, some more examples. Do you need to, oh, I said that already, build bodies of work. uh Other things might be, do you need to take workshops? Um, do you need to get a coach? So I've had a business coach for the past 2 years, and that had a lot to do with the strategy that I was like, okay, I know what the vision is. I know I want to get to at least G at this point. I feel like I'm still at C and I want to get to G. So I need to hire a coach to help me unpack the steps that I need to take. So that's really all I want to share in this moment, that your art career is a marathon, not a sprint. B, really unpack what the vision is for yourself as an artist. And C, really think about your strategy and the steps you need to take to get there. So I hope this helps. I've developed a course with my business coach, Tron Moeller. He is so dope. He has helped me to just blossom and unfold in my career. And we've developed a unique framework called Divine to help conscious creatives really unpack this thing and start working in their purpose and blessing the world. So if you love to work with us, if you'd like to know more about it, you can definitely visit me at mfrancisgallery.com/work with me. It's mfrancisgallery.com/work with me, and sending you all much peace and love. And I hope to join. I hope that you join me and I can join you on your journey. Peace, y'all.